Have you ever been accused of something awful that a 5-minute Google search could have disproved? I dropped off my daughter at my in-laws for a casual visit, but when I came back, there were 2 police cars and a child protective services vehicle parked on the street. My mind instantly filled with horrible thoughts. I raced out of my car and banged on the door. "Hello, is everything all right in there?" I asked, panicking. One of the officers opened the door and blocked the way. "Sir, we're gonna need you to calm down and take a step back," he said. "Is my daughter okay? What's happening?" I asked, trying to look through the gaps. He took 2 steps toward me, hand resting on the holster of his gun. But before he could speak, the CPS woman stepped outside with us and approached me with a folder. "Mr. Liu, we've received a report of suspected child abuse. As such, we're placing your daughter in temporary protective custody with her grandparents until we complete our investigation." I couldn't believe what I was hearing. Abuse? They think I'd abuse my own daughter? The last gift my wife had given before she died? I almost laughed. "What are you even talking about? Give me my daughter back," I shouted. My father-in-law stepped out with my daughter in his arms. "You're not taking her. Go home," he said in a stern but disappointed tone. "What abuse are they talking about?" I kept asking. Finally, my mother-in-law spoke, her voice oozing with disgust. "Stop playing pretend. Did you think we wouldn't see all the bruises? You're a horrible, horrible man," she cried. I tried to explain, told them they had it all wrong, that there was a logical explanation, that I would never hurt my baby girl, but no one would listen. The officers pushed me back toward my car and sent me driving home alone with a temporary restraining order, keeping me 500 feet from my 8-month-old child, and the week only worsened. People found out about the case after my in-laws blasted me all over Facebook. My own parents called me crying, asking how I could do something so terrible. My brother blocked me. Other neighborhood parents walked by my house throwing rocks at my car and windows, and people at work stared daggers into me like I was guilty even before the trial started. Eventually, my boss had to pull me aside and tell me to take a leave of absence until things were sorted out. I went from being a grieving widower and new father to a monster overnight, and the saddest part was how no one would listen to me. I could only do one thing: collect evidence, prove my innocence in court, clear my name. The court date finally arrived, and things instantly went south. My in-laws took the stand first, delivering a devastating performance. My mother-in-law teared up as she described the deep bruising all across my daughter's lower back that stretched down to the back of her legs. She presented photographs and videos of the blue-gray marks, and the entire courtroom watched with the same silent, angry expression. "He took our daughter from us. Now he wants to take our grandchild too," she sobbed. The judge's expression hardened. My lawyer's confidence cracked. Then it was my turn. Every single face in that room looked at me like the guilty verdict had already been delivered. "Your Honor, those marks are real. I've never denied they exist." The room tensed, probably expecting a confession. But they're not bruises. They're called Mongolian spots. I presented my daughter's pediatric records, her birth exam, her 2-month checkup, her 6-month checkup. Every single visit documented the same birthmarks in the same locations. My lawyer called our pediatrician to the stand, who explained that Mongolian spots are completely benign birthmarks common in children of specific descent. They look exactly like bruises, but they are not, the pediatrician explained. They're present from birth and typically fade over time and are absolutely completely pain-free. She went on to explain how they're naturally formed under the skin, how my half-Asian child most likely inherited it from me. My wife never had them. Her parents never knew to look for them. I watched my mother-in-law's face go white. My father-in-law dropped his head into his hands. The case was dismissed immediately, and my in-laws returned my daughter. They later apologized, horrified by what they'd done. My mother-in-law started educating everyone she meets about the Mongolian spots, making it her own personal mission to spread the word. Her motto? It only takes a 5-minute Google search.